All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's 3:20. It is May 7th, 2005. Uh, Economic news come out. The Fed said they're not going to change the interest rates. The market responded a little bit. Um, Too harsh. We're trading this price action here. We take a look at the last 5 candles, which would be the last 25 minutes. See a concentration of within the 22.25 to 36.50. So that's about 6 points. So this candle here is worth about $30 in the micro contract, the MES contract. When I trade with a 10 tick stop, which is 2.5 points, 20 tick target, which is 5 points. When I place my trade, I never move the stop to add risk. And my chart is set up is this blue line here is a VWAP. This yellow line down here, it's moving. It's a 9 EMA. I don't trade off of those indicators, but I do look at them. Other traders trade. I try to trade with the money. I trade with institutional. I don't follow retail. I try to find out where money is going into the market or out of the market, and I try to follow that. These are what's called footprint charts. And the numbers on the right portion of the chart are aggressive buyers or passive sellers. On the left portion of the chart, sellers or passive buyers. This is volume traded on both sides. And I have each one shade of green, and that's delta. And what delta in footprint order flow means aggression. I like to follow the volume and the delta. On the right portion is the volume profile. This tells me how many trades at each tick in the market. Certain strategies around this as well. Everything has to be in context. Take a look at this candle here. The green candle. Sellers came all the way down here and then back up again. So we have a range. 37 to 29, 7 points. I try to time momentum. So right now we made a new low basically from this area here. I'm not hung up on all three being level or whatnot. Do look at these selling imbalances and more selling imbalances telling me right now that those who went long are feeling a little bit of pain right now. So the traders all the way up here starting to feel some pain. So what sellers need to do, manage their risk and take their profits. What buyers do is manage their risk, get out. And by getting out, okay, very important. Buyers have to sell to get out of the market. Sellers have to buy to get out of the market. Very important you understand that. Each one of the candles have a yellow candle with marking in here. That's the POC, point of control. Sometimes called a commitment of traders. Point of control is just the level at where most of the trading has occurred, most of the volume. Fear of missing out ruined a lot of traders. Great thing about trading in today's day and age is the next trade is just a click away. So we're in the lower half right now of the volume profile where a lot of opportunity could be, but a very low amount of volume compared to these areas. 1,000 over here, you got less than 1,000, 2,000. So not much trading has occurred here. Negative delta here, meaning that the sellers are more aggressive. Hardly any telling me that there's buyers are non-existent. So we're looking if sellers could bring the market down further than this, maybe to this area or to the open of the day. This is yesterday's close. Take a look at the delta. And we're becoming more negative. Now, toward the end of this candle, we want to see if something happens here. Do we get a lot of volume? And delta starts decreasing. Do we go to 2,200 negative with 20,000 trades? Do we go to 21,000 trades? 2,600? So we're looking at this. 20,000 candles and we have 1,200, 20,000 trades and we have only 1,500. Buyers coming in. I'm gonna go short right here. Let's see where we choke. See if the market chokes. 3,300. Delta was staying about 350 to 3. There's a significant negative delta here. There's a lot of volatility, up and down, up and down, up and down. There's a lot of slippage in there. So I just took a loss. No FOMO. Continue. See if delta is dropping delta's about the same. Just got a lot more volume in here. Gonna take that same trade. They're building a bunch of positive delta up in here. Take that same trade. See if it works out this time. Nope. Lost it again. Take that same trade. A lot of trading up in here. Got the same conviction. Got a point of control right here. We're getting a lot more sellers coming. Buyers are buying it up. We're making less highs, not going as high. A little bit of absorption. Point of control. Dropping. Lost it again. Not moving up any higher. We're not going any higher. Bunch of selling imbalances, buying imbalances. I'm going to go take it. All that. See if it could come on down. Going to go right to the low here. Going to follow it. Okay. So we're actually in the money a little bit. But conviction, sometimes it doesn't happen at the beginning. Just don't, just maintain. So got a double bottom here. Had a nice little run. This is a significant level. This was yesterday's close. Got some decent volume coming in right now. We got 25 more minutes till the market closes. A couple of buyer imbalances. Aggressive buyers were coming in. Let's take a look at this 175. Let's get a lot of selling up in here. So it looks like we're going to go breakthrough. I'm going to go long here. Here's a step in the profile. We have a lot of selling. We have primarily a lot of sellers here. So I am going to move up my stop. Resistance here. Okay. So that was about 4 points. You got to still concentrate. Here is I'm just waiting opportunity to get in and get out. Aggressive buyers and sellers you have, and where the price action was, gives me an indication of where buyers and sellers are trading. A bunch of that was just support, it became resistance. This is when you have a bunch of selling up in here. So when you have a bunch of selling prior, you want to go ahead and keep mindful of where your stops are and where your targets are. Doesn't mean that we won't get more buying. There's a lot more. It's volume. So that's what we're looking at. Volume. To the left. Just sitting right in this area. Keep mindful of the time. It's 3:38 Eastern time. Got 22 minutes left. So day traders in their positions. Okay, so this is a pretty good area. If we take a look right in this area here. This area here, you have support and resistance. Take a look at these candles, support and resistance. Right in this area here. Support. You take a look in here. And that could happen again. Remember, those guys are long. Probably didn't get out of their position. So we want to find that looks pretty good. I'll go long right here. Don't like the price action. Got a bunch of buying imbalances here. POC moved up a bit. We have 2,000 on the volume with 240, 230. We have a little bit of a divergence. So with the divergences, I'd like to see what the delta looks like after the divergence is over. Now we're lower on the delta, a lot less positive. POC stayed about the same. So I'm selling here. But maybe not. Okay, I'm trying. Almost had it. Now look at that. We're still up. Yep. Wow, this is a beautiful candle. Look at that. Not gonna chase it. Huh. You got you gotta love it. Must have been some good news in the something's going on. It's beautiful. Has to be news driven. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that slippage though. My God. Yeah, you want to stay out of this. Nice sight to see. You always got to be mindful of something like this happening. You know, side of the track, that's great. But if not, like I was, you know, but I didn't get hurt because I'm still looking at what's going on. I always have my stop on there, even though it could have been a little slippage there. There was only a 2 point loss, a stop loss. So could have been worse, man. This could have been like 30 points. That would have been terrible. So continue to look. So right now we're just consolidating. Sometimes it's just take a look at this area right in here. Resistance up in here. It's up and then it shoots back down. Goes up and it shoots back down. So these are orders, algorithms, computer trading. There's some people making a ton of money and some people are losing a ton of money. A lot of volume up in here. Take a look at the volume up here. Hardly any volume over here. So it could shoot right down here. I won't touch a falling knife. So we're going back into the value area. The is going to fake somebody out right here. Just coming down. There's a point of control right here. This will be a good short right here. Right under here, like right in this area. It's down to it. So we retraced all the way to here. To the POC, to the POC. POCs are right here. Point of controls. Little support here. This area right here. We could still go up. Just trying to build a bunch of value right inside this area. Accumulated, distributed right ahead. So we could probably come back to this again. Right here. Let me take this off. Bunch of selling imbalances. Sweep. All right, see what just happened over here? Right to the VWAP. Bunch of selling. See if we're able to get below here. If not, decent. We're able to break through. Right to about here. See what was happening? I'm selling it here. I'm unable to get to it. I got out of it. Yeah, there's just too much price action happening. That would have been a nice move. Sweet move. That would have been about 6 points. It's moving too fast. Stay away.
You gotta focus, bro. You gotta focus, bro. Good trading, bro.
All right. Might be a good this is called shake and bake. Up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. So this is the area where, right in this area, was where a lot of trading was, which makes sense because we're right around the prior price action. You know, just stepped down, came back up.
You got yourself a text, dude.
All right, I do. Okay, 10 minutes too. 10 minutes to 4. This may be it. Well, 29,000 trades. It was 44,000 trades. Okay. Already at almost 4,000. Wow, 40. Just stay clear. Just, try to get an education from what we're seeing here. This is a study in itself. 5-minute candle. So for 10 minutes, if we just really think about this, that's a big candle. Look at that. A lot of price action. This is just a continuation of this candle. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it's a lot. These buyer imbalances, as long as we
You got yourself
we close here, and these are null and void. We won't take these into consideration. So no buyers here. Got a bunch of buyers in here though. I'm gonna buy. I got 9 minutes left. Three and a half points. This was the area we were looking at before. We'll see if we choke back here and come down. Significant area. Chances. Keep mindful of those areas that it stops. It may regain traction again, but why take the chance? Why take the chance?
You got yourself a text, dude.
Good trading, bro.
Okay, we got this video is going pretty long. We're at 30 minutes into this video, but it's be able to capture it. I just may even just post this one. I usually don't like to post anything that's this long, but this is really good. For somebody trading, this could happen at any time. So it's very important. Risk management, that's the most important thing. Risk management. Manage trading and getting in and getting out of trade. Simple, easy. Not having FOMO, having an intuition. Your timing could be off. Trades and finally one hit and made money on that one trade. Timing was off a little slow, but you don't know when people are coming into the market or buying or selling. I mean, you have an idea. We have an idea of a level, but you really have to continue to look and concentrate and focus. I'm focusing right now as I'm talking to you. Sometimes it don't make any sense, but I'm looking. Like right now, it's 5 minutes to 4. My broker doesn't like when you take trade done for the day. But what a ride it's been today. Good. A couple of videos throughout the day that I made. Green Day today. You were able to see some losses and profit, turning it into a profit. And so I did very well today. And I'm do all my tapes and make notes and maybe trade better, getting better. That's about it. It's 3:55. Thanks for watching. If you stayed this long, I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.